Salutations, everybody! Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Now, we will be doing a Cincinnati Bengals rebuild here on Madden 18, so let's look at the team. So our quarterback is Mr. Andy Dalton, and I think we can get a higher overall quarterback, statistically wise, than an 83 overall Andy Dalton, who's already 29 years old. Running back, this may statistically make no sense, but I'm going to go with Joe Mixon because he's a 21-year-old rookie, and Jeremy Hill is 24, and Giovanni Bernard is 25. This offensive line statistically is very trash. Very, very trash. Alrighty, that was a cringy intro. Sorry about that. Let's get back to normal. So, I do plan on getting a new quarterback. Joe Mixon will be the running back. This may seem controversial, but he's a rookie. The O-line is trash. I don't think any of these guys are going to stay. Maybe Boiling, I don't really know. Or Bowling. I don't know why I said Boiling. The receivers, AJ Green. Even though AJ the grass isn't very green here. That's what I named the coach. The grass is not green at all. That I didn't even spell isn't right. I forgot the T. We also have the speedster John Ross, who I definitely want on this team long term, and Brandon LaFell, who I'm probably going to trade. I want to give maybe Tyler Boyd some opportunities this year. He was just a second-round pick. On defense, I don't really know what I want to do with Carlos Dunlap, because I do have Jordan Willis, who is really good in this game, and Carl Lawson. They both can get 15-plus sacks as rookies, which really makes no sense. On the defensive tackle spot, I do want to make Ryan Glasgow the number 2 defensive tackle. I'm assuming he's Graham Glasgow's brother. He's an offensive lineman. On the Lions, linebackers, minus Vontaze Burfict, we could use some linebackers. And on the secondary, it's complete trash. So, speaking of Joe Mixon, hopefully he does really well here. Considering his mentors are Vontaze Burfict and Adam Pac-Man Jones, I don't really know. That's all I'm going to say. Safe to say we found our quarterback for the duration of the video. Also safe to say the grass is more greener, so we trade Carlos Dunlap, who I wanted to hold on to, but we have Carl Lawson and Jordan Willis, who are both really good in this game, as well as Drake Kirkpatrick, and a third-round pick to the Green Bay Packers for Aaron Rodgers. I don't think I'm going to tank in this rebuild. I still may get a few first-round picks, but I'm not going to tank like I normally do. Without Aaron Rodgers, Packers might not be great, and we don't have a need for Andy Dalton, so we're trading him and Nick Vigil, I believe, to the Packers for the first-round pick. We are trading Giovanni Bernard, Cedric Ogbuhe, I don't know if I butchered that, and Vincent Ray to the New York Giants for Landon Collins. I feel like I've got Landon Collins a lot, but he's pretty easy to get in this game for what he should be worth. I mean, Bernard, Ogbuhe, and Vincent Ray can get him, so yeah, now you have Landon Collins on the team. Apparently, your fullback and a 4th-round pick can get you Tevin Coleman and a 5th-round pick. I got Tevin Coleman because he's always on the trade block. I don't think he's going to be our running back for this rebuild, but I might. We'll see. I'm probably just going to do this to, like, trade him because I think I can get better than Ryan Hewitt in a 4th-round pick, but I'm cool with, like, making him the running back instead of Joe Mixon. We basically just got Eric Weddle for 3. We traded Jerome Felton, who we signed in free agency. I just want to go with that fullback cheese. A 5th-round pick. And Redmond, who looks like he should not be playing football. Does that guy really look like a football player? I don't think so. He does not look like a football player. He looks like he's a 10-year-old geek who knows, like, everything in the world. It is super easy to get Randall Cobb in this game. And all you have to do is trade Kevin Minter and Chris Smith, and now Aaron Rodgers is going to have one of his buddies back. I don't know if the Bengals run a 3-4 or 4-3, but we're going to make them run a 4-3 because we're trading Tyler Boyd, Brandon LaFell, and William Jackson III, who we did not need any of them, to the 49ers for DeForest Buckner, who's an excellent young defensive tackle, and a 6th-round pick. Now we are finessing the Browns because we're trading A.J. McCarron and for Joe Thomas. So basically, we got Joe Thomas for 3 because I have injuries off. So A.J. McCarron was not going to play. So we just got a 99 overall offensive lineman for pretty much a 69 overall backup safety. Actually, no, because he wasn't going to play either. So we got a 99 overall left tackle for 3. I love finessing teams. We traded 3 backup defensive tackles because We added DeForest Buckner to go along with Geno Atkins. And we got Andrew Whitworth. We brought him back to the Bengals because he's been with the Bengals for a while. He signed with the Rams this past offseason. And now we're bringing him back to Cincy. Despite the fact that we're basically a super team, we still have a few more needs. The linebacker, 2 corners, and O-line. And we're getting one of the 2 linebackers we need. And that is for George Iloka, Sean Williams, and a 4th-round pick. And Iloka and Williams we're not going to play because we have Weddle and Landon Collins. So basically a 4th-round pick. 2 for Chicago Bears, 4 Pernell McPhee. We have completed our linebacking core by trading Clint Bowling and a fullback for Quan Alexander. So we still need to get 3 offensive linemen and 2 cornerbacks, which may not be easy. But we have the picks. We have extra running backs. We have the resources to probably do so. We kind of just finessed the Jets. We traded Colin Kaepernick and a future 3rd rounder for a 1st rounder. We don't need Leonard Williams. It's very hard to get Jamal Adams, and quite frankly, I don't think I want anyone else on their team. So now we have 3 first-round picks that we can use for a potential trade. Or we can keep them in case we don't win the Super Bowl this year, but we're going to be a super team, so I kind of doubt it. We are continuing to finesse for offensive linemen. We're trading another fullback, Darqueze Dennard and Carter, to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a very good guard and David DeCastro. We are trading Jeremy Hill, a 5th and a 7th, to the Buccaneers for DeMar Dotson. So that's offensive lineman number 4. We need 1 more, and we need 2 corners. I'm trying to get corners, and I offered Tevin Coleman for Jimmy Smith, and the Ravens were no joke, were in the red. So it's not going to be easy to get corners, and we may have to settle with Pac-Man Jones and Terrence Newman or something. If I get Terrence Newman. Well, apparently it's easier to trade for Richard Sherman than it is for Jimmy Smith. Well, we got Richard Sherman who's better than Jimmy Smith, so you know what? I'm not complaining even though Madden's an idiot. We are trading Russell Bodine to the Atlanta Falcons for Brian Poole, so he's going to be our number 2 corner. So all we need to do is get 1 more offensive lineman. We still have Ladarius Green. I signed Ladarius Green. I don't know if I told you. So we have him as an 86 tight end. We still have 2 running backs. And we still have Gerald Hodges, who's an 82 outside linebacker. So hopefully we can get a really good offensive line. So our final trade, we are trading Perry Riley. I said we had Gerald Hodges. But we don't have Gerald Hodges. We had Perry Riley. I'm a liar. As well as a future 2nd rounder to the Lions for TJ Lang and a 6th rounder. So now we have our 5 offensive linemen. Let's look at the team. So here's a look at the team. We still have both Tevin Coleman and Joe Mixon, which is fine because sometimes the 2nd string running back does get a lot of touches. And also, we still have Ladarius Green, I think I mentioned. And 2 tight ends are also used sometimes, so it's pretty good that we have depth at those 2 positions, because those 2 positions do need depth. So Rodgers are our quarterback, Coleman and Mixon are our running backs. We have 3 really solid receivers, a very good offensive line. Tyler Eifert is our tight end. Let's look at the defense. A very young, and I don't want to save it this second, a very solid defensive line with 2 rookies who have absurd numbers in this game, which is a good thing. A very solid linebacking core, and a really good secondary, minus Brian Poole, unless he was really good this year. So let's go to the end of the season and see how we do. At the end of the season, we finished 11-5, which I kind of expected to because, Madden's stupid, and obviously this team would go 14-2. XP-wise, I'm a little disappointed. John Ross went up to an 83, though. That's pretty good. But, I forgot to turn off Auto XP and Fill Roster. So, Carl Lawson didn't start. The game signed Quentin Coples. So, he probably have, 2 sacks all year. Called it. That's Madden in a nutshell. So, here's a full look at our team. Rodgers is still a 99. Joe Mixon went up to an 85. That's pretty goatly. John Ross is now an 83. O-line did not change too much. Neither did tight ends. Let's go to the defense. Luckily, Carl Lawson starting now instead of Quentin Coples. The linebackers haven't really changed. We're doing the same old thing. So in the first round, we have the Tennessee Titans. Hopefully we can win. I don't really expect to win the Super Bowl this year, but I would like to win the Super Bowl this year. And great, we win, and we have the 13-3 Patriots. Wow, the Bengals actually won a playoff game. Something that I almost said Marvin Jones. Marvin Lewis can't. My camera. Hey! We have the Patriots. Screw the Patriots. Now we got Deshaun Watson, who did really good yesterday, giving the Texans 57 points, which is kind of a lot. Hopefully we can win. We're better than the Texans. And Yo, the Lions made the Super Bowl! So, the Bengals and the Lions, the two, most, unpredictable teams. I mean, the Lions could make it this year. If only... Did I say Michael I turned the auto signing off. Why is Quentin Coppola on our team? So now in the Super Bowl, we're taking on the Lions. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Detroit Lions fan. I'm actually wearing my Matthew Stafford jersey right now. Okay, we did take TJ Lang from them. Anyone on defense? No. Our defense has been big baller this season. Are we going to win year one? I'm going to say yes. But if we don't win, at least we're losing to the Lions, I guess. At least we'd be losing to the Lions. Come on. Come on. Can I win it in 1 year? 1 year rebuild. 1 year. 1 year. Come on, Madden. Don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong, Madden. Come on, Madden. Did we win? 6 touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna guess we won. Am I blind? Or maybe not 6 touchdowns. If there's one team we lose to, it'd be the Lions, and it looks like it wasn't even close. Apparently Taiwan Taylor's on the Broncos. So now we have an off-season to do. We still have a few first-round picks. Probably not going to use them. Maybe I will. We'll see. So for the off-season, I need to clear some cap space. We're trading Adam Jones and Michael Johnson to the Bears for a 5th-round pick. Luckily, the only really good player we need to bring back is Tyler Eifert. Other than that, none of our players actually need to be re-signed. So that's good. So I also wanted to trade Pernell McPhee because he's making some money too. And we're trading him to the Cardinals for Marcus Golden. He's younger. He's making much less money. And he's going to play exactly where Pernell McPhee played. Luckily, we do bring back Tyler Eifert. Ladarius Green is also someone we needed to pay, but I'm not too concerned about him because he wasn't even starting. And he hasn't even gotten any offers, so he might actually accept it. We'll see. So we ended up getting pick 2 and pick 31. And we could use a second cornerback, so I'm trading the second pick for Keith Talib. Now, we do need an offensive lineman because Andrew Whitworth did retire. So hopefully we can Jordan Willis nor Carl Lawson skyrocketed in ratings. So we're going to go Zach Ramirez with the 31st pick. And we can trade one of them for an offensive lineman. 79 quick. Yeah, he's probably him and Jordan Willis. Because I think Willis is higher than Carl Lawson. So probably Carl Lawson is probably going to get the boot. Now I said we needed an offensive lineman. Well, I'm trading all the picks we own, at least for this year, which includes a 2nd-round pick, to the Cowboys for 99 overall Zach Morton. So I don't think we actually need anything else. What do we need? I think we're too good. We now have a new star running back. We're trading TJ Lang, a 1st and a future 3rd, to the Rams for Todd Gurley. So hopefully we can trade Carl Lawson and Tevin Coleman for a 6th center. We are trading Carl Lawson, Johnson, and Carson to the Ravens for 92 overall Marshall Yanda. Okay, I thought he was higher, but you know what? That's fine. Now we have 3 running backs, so if I keep the 3 running backs, I guess that's fine. With our final trade, we're trading Tevin Coleman back to the Falcons, as well as Quan Alexander in a future 2nd for Deion Jones to get some star power on that linebacking core. So let's look at our final team. So we got a 1st-round bye. Aaron Rodgers won MVP. We went 13-3. Let's look at the team before the playoff. Here's a look at our XP team. Todd Gurley is 96. John Ross is an 85. Pretty much the same thing on the defense. Deion Jones is a 94 overall. He just won Defensive Player of the Year. I'm so happy I traded for him. Let's go win a championship. I'm so confident. I'm just simming to the Super Bowl. And hopefully we make it. And if we don't, I might cry. Great, we made it. We're going to be playing the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see if we can get... Don't lose, Bengals. This is the last year because of contracts and stuff. And because of length of the video. So hopefully we win and that can end the video. Please, Bengals. Please don't let me down. Don't let me down, Bengals. Don't lose. Okay? Don't lose. I already lost once. Oh, we won. Great. Okay. So we ended up winning the Super Bowl. That's the video. This is a look at the team. Pause the video if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably the best team so far that I've rebuilt. Looks like our worst starter might be Marcus Golden, who's like an 83. So that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.